It's Jade, the lassie I was fighting with in the tournament. She's missing. I've looked all over town, but she's nowhere to be found. I can't help but worry she's got herself caught up in something. Will ye help an old man look for his wee friend?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, don't be like that now, laddie. Come on. You'll help me find her, won't ye?
Of course.
You're a star. With yourself and your pals here to help, I'm sure we'll find her in no time. Right. The last place anyone saw her was over by the orphanage. Let's start there, shall we?
Well, isn't that nice? We have to find a way to start our, get the full party assembled thing. So it makes sense that we'd, get a little help from him. Look at him run. Look at him run. I love this man. I love this small dude. This wee lad. Hello, I am looking for a lady. You may know her as, she's somewhat attractive. She does the big kicky and the big steppy, and that's nice. Has anybody seen her? Anybody at all? Hello. There's a hole. She's probably here. Deep within the hole. Caverns under Octagonia. Let's get some fights in, to make sure that we are up-to-date level-wise. These are Dracolites. We better watch out. They're dangerous. Oh! No, he can't do nothing. Hold on, tactics. Everybody can just do whatever they want. I don't give a shit. Because it's random battles. I don't care when it's about that.
I'm on fire!
I've missed you, Sylvando. You precious man. Alright, enemies are still really terrible. Tempered Tantrum. Oh, that's the one from before. It isn't very good. Wish this game had a solo pep power you could use. Otherwise, when you get solo pep and no one else gets it, it kind of makes it somewhat... It's got a stat boost, but it's a lot less grand. Because I got pepped up during those fights, and diminishing returns is what I'm saying. But then again, it seems to mostly be about, hey, you get these pep powers and use them with your friends to, you know, friendship is power, you know, the tried and true of a game of this type. I love looking at these things. They're like, hey man. Hey man, you got any games on your phone? Oh man, this is just making me miss Gerald. I think I heard him somewhere. I think we're too deep in though. Alright, good job on the quick work.
Oh yeah.
Eric getting that sick level. Actually, I think he can do a thing now. I believe I was saving a lot of points for him. Let's check. No, that's not true at all. I don't know why I thought it was true. This next thing is dual wielding. Allows a weapon to be equipped in the right hand as well as the left. And then Persecutor, which is that can see sleeping or confused enemies, taking 6 times the... Oh, that's why that does so much damage. Just like a sextuple damage. That's pretty insane. Hey, Sylvanda, can you burn this? I would give up. I'm gonna be honest. If that's what I had to do, I'd be like, I'm sorry guys, I'd pack it in, she's dead. This is scary. Next up, there's a zombie this time, so it's even more dangerous. Alright, I'll focus on the group. You guys hopefully focus on the zombie. Now, Sylvando just can't play the game. He's just not allowed. Is everyone faster than me? I'm just offended. I'll just go for the zombie. Like everyone's faster than me. I'm so happy that people in the back who aren't in fights get experience, by the way. I was so worried that Dragon Quest would be so up its own ass with how classic feeling it is that it would just have that as a thing. Like, no, it's a feature. You know, that's the way it's always been. Thank God it doesn't do that. That would be the worst. I don't want to make that decision of, alright, either I'm spending another 30% grinding time, or some characters are just getting skipped. So needless to say, quite happy that it's not the case here. I think they might get somewhat reduced experience, but it is minute. Everyone is still getting a consistent amount. Which I appreciate, except when we do a boss and then half the parties did when they win. Which has never happened before. Oh no, he attacked me with what's-her-name from the Magic School Bus. Oh no, not back! These things just need to be a bit more reasonable. Bitch, you have magic. What do you... Oh, she can. Okay, I was about to say. Alright, maybe I gave you a little bit too much shit there, but... You know, sometimes I gotta be like that. Rab must be higher level. He just did 54? He did 54 to that damn thing. It's looking like we got some stuff going on with that. Where are we going now? Down. Now, I won't fight everything, but I'll fight a decent amount. That's just a zombie. I thought it would be a new enemy type. Like, if it's new, I gotta fight it. Gotta check it out. Like these things! What are these? Clockwork Cuckoo! Oh my god! These are so fucking good! Why are they always looking at the side? Help! Look at this way. Ow! The crick in my neck! Please help! Always go for Zap whenever it looks metal related. Not bad at all. Want some more? I'd say this game really is a looker. All you gotta do is make a somewhat well-polished, you know, visual style when it comes to a game like this. You don't have to go out of your way to make it look really, really, really good. But if you just apply a little bit of a cell shading on something, it tends to look pretty good. You don't always have to chase the highest fidelity. I've noticed. I also like some more cartoony art style a little bit better. It tends to age better. Like Final Fantasy 15, for example, I feel like doesn't look good in some spots, particularly in the hair, because there's that dithering problem. Now hold on. So as it turns out, if you hit the menu and hit square, nothing on this screen tells you that you can heal. I think it was in a tutorial I missed, which tends to happen sometimes, but we know now. But yeah, there's some things that age a little bit worse. Like, so long as you nail it, stuff still tends to kind of look okay. Like, Kingdom Hearts cleans up good most of the time. Like, when they do those HD remasters, it still looks pretty damn good. However, on the flip side, when they're going for something a little bit more realistic and they're just working through it, it can tend to look bad. like 0.2, the first KH3 looking style game of that, doesn't look very good at all. Like it does look good, but the models just have this look to them that makes them look less polished than the PS2 ones, if you know what I mean, in the way that the PS2 models look about as good as you could get them, and the PS4 models of the newer 0.2 stuff for Kingdom Hearts just tends to not look like the best you could get out of that. However, 3 looks good, so it's fine. That's mostly where I was kind of coming from with that. I tend to like games that go for an art style more often than not, than something that's a bit more realistic, because just there's always that problem of shit aging and ending up looking worse. So you end up getting stuff like how Zelda's doing that now, where it's continuing to use a cel-shaded style, leaning more into the Wind Waker thing that people got incredibly upset about when Wind Waker was first revealed, and now it ends up being the ones that tend to look the best because they have that charming art style. I feel like your future Dragon Quest games will look a bit better than this, but for the time that it's coming out now, the way it looks now, I think is really striking. If there was one thing I wish that they could adjust, is better music.
Don't come back.
I think the compositions here are okay and enjoyable. However, this is what it would sound like if you're playing it off a PS2. Like, they're using MIDIs for all of the tracks in this game. Which I don't know if I mentioned it too much, is because I believe his name is Koichi Sugiyama. I don't know if I'm attributing the name wrong, but I don't think he's watching this video. He's like 800 years old. And he's kind of an asshole, in general. Which is an unfortunate thing. But, in general, he's not a very good dude, and, believe he's, like, transphobic, I believe denied any Japan atrocities in World War II. He's a lot, you know, he's one of that level of old asshole guy. And he just straight up won't let them use orchestrated music in this game. They're like, no, you can't do that. I need to sell, I need to find a way to monetize this further. And then, you know, it's just really backwards on copyright and other stuff. And I'm like, this game could be a lot better if it was orchestrated. I saw a video earlier this evening of the progress on the PC mod for this game to add the orchestral score. And the game just feels different with it. And obviously it's not going to sound perfect because, you know, there is a level of tinkering you have to do when you're making a game to make the sound design sound perfectly consistent, but kind of seeing some of the gameplay in action with the more orchestral tracks just really does it. In fact, I'm using the orchestral field theme as our end card for all the videos because it just kind of, it sounds better to me. And it's just, it's very weird when you see that kind of thing happen with Dragon Quest, where they decided, like, unfortunately, due to this guy, we can't just, like, do anything about it. And it's just like, it's his wishes. And it's one of those things where when someone's so big, important, or popular, it's like, there's not much they can do about it. Because then you're getting rid of the person who made music for your long-running franchise ever since the first one. You just kind of have to, in a very morbid way, you gotta wait him out. If you know what I mean. I'm talking about wait out for when he dies. It's unfortunate, but that's kind of what they have to do. And then get someone who, in general, is a little bit better about this kind of thing. Because you especially have that thing where you know that not everyone, involved over there at Square share the same views as this old guy. But hey, what you gonna do? You can't risk that dollar. Especially when Dragon Quest is so popular that it has to come out, like, I think it's on Fridays or something like that. I forget when it's supposed... I think it comes out on Fridays universally in Japan, because there is that rumor that if they release it on Tuesdays, then a bunch of people will just miss work and will call in, and it'll just cause problems. Though, I know that's an urban legend, so I don't know if it's fully corroborated that is a thing.
Keep getting better.
Yeah, if only your personality could get an improvement, Veronica, but we'll have to see about that at some point. Is there anything I can get you? Let's see. No. I'm kind of specking toward one thing on them until they finish it and then moving on. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but until I start losing, that's how we're going to play it. But it's also a weird contrast where you'll have this game that has MIDI music tracks in it, but then you'll have the Final Fantasy remasters, you'll have the Kingdom Hearts remasters, and you'll have those going like, yeah, we redid all the music, make it sound as good as possible. Like KH in particular, since FF10 went for a very inconsistent synth remix of everything. Kingdom Hearts just went in and said, we're just reorchestrating all of this. And I think that's great. So it's hilarious that this game somehow has the exact same sound quality in it that you would get from a game in 2004. Hey, what can you do? That was a venomous vapor. That is dangerous. We're out here on the aggro crag.
You're not gonna like it.
I am envenomated, whatever the fuck that means. We're gonna shock these zombies up. Alright, you mind if one of my party members does another spread with me? Oh, he's trying to down us. Oh, bang, that's gonna do some stuff. It looks like they'll need one more big hit. I thought so. I hate when the AI goes for them. Then again, it's faster if the AI goes for attacks, but then also they make that useless, and then I'm not optimizing my hit, so I get disappointed. I'm in this love-hate relationship where I'm very neurotic about how this combat works. And I'm like, no, it's got to go exactly the way I want it, but I don't want to directly control it because of speed, so I'm having a stroke at all times, just going... Why am I turning into a car? I was just turning into a car there. A double slicing attack. Faster. We'll probably want to go for that, to be honest. Looks like that's a double hit. And if that's like, you know, a attack that hits twice, then I'm going to go ahead and say that that is going to be my priority. I believe these are for, like, synthesis or something, some people said, that's, like, later in the game, so we'll have to wait on that. A nifty nut that permanently increases strength. Well, if you insist. That's 2 points, that's pretty good. I was looking for some sort of healing in here. Do I have any healing in my item bag at all? Doesn't look like it. Guess I'll have to rely on what I have in here. I'm having that moment where I can't see shit, and I'm like, oh man, am I that old? It's okay, there we go. Oh yeah, what was I looking for? I was looking for poison. I completely lost the plot there for a moment. Well, it's just a problem with life. There it is, anecdotal orb. Alright. Oh no. We're gonna sneak. We're gonna sneak. Ah, does he see me? Ah, yeah, he just sees me. Fuck off! Come forth and die! A troll appears. He's too stunned to move, though. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the plan. I make the plans. Fight. Oh, hello. What pep powers do we have here? Scorched Earth? That's just his solo one. Wait, no, that's the one where I help him and then it punishes the dude for moving. So I don't need that. Cobra Strike. Nice! Alright, he can do Victimizer next.
I'm on fire!
Alright, I think that's gonna end Sylvando's thing. It's about to end soon. Alright, he can't do much. We have mid-heal now, which is gonna be pretty helpful. I'm happy about that. We're gonna have you do Sap, so that we can maximize Eric's damage coming up here.
Surrender your soul!
You sound pretty insane, old man. Wait, did they give her a turn again? They did. Neat. Let's decelerate them.
Sorry.
Nope. Veronica's out of pep. I got a little bit of pep, though. I think I'll just do a regular slash first. Alright, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Victimizer. 6 times damage, and his defense is debuffed. Nice! That's all she wrote.
Score 1 for the good guys!
And a Seed of Strength. I'm gonna immediately pop that. If you don't mind. There it is. Nice. Silver ore. Alright, now that we've taken out the big guy we didn't need to kill. What is this, a lich? Ah, they're too stunned. It's because we're so cool, that's why. Let's go for Bang. Yeah, we should probably just do my character control from now on. Seems like it's a better idea. Rough and Tumble. Raises the party's rate of evasion and enables them to counterattack more often. Let's check it out. Your moves are weak. What is happening? This is a good video game. This is a good video game. Oh, that was great. I'm a big fan. More of that, please. I like that. Accelerate. Acceleratle. I believe we've seen that already, but it still fucks me up. Man, we are buffed beyond measure. Oh, I didn't realize that we also picked up Bang. Nice. We are really ready, raring to go. You should go for the Minister. And we can do Zap since they're all the same. And we're done. And we got to show off a new cool thing.
Fabulous, darling!
The team attacks in this game look so good. Grubby Bandage. I'll make sure to use that never. Treasure. The battle begins. once again. Alright, first up, we're gonna see if we can put him to sleep. I mean, I tried. Okay, let's give him one of these. Hey, can you not fucking miss every attack? How about that? Poison him. There we go. At least that works. Yeah, just do hot lick. Oh, that was so bad. What's Cussap? Slightly reduces defense of all enemies. I had a feeling that's what that did when I was looking earlier, but I had to double check. Thank you, Rab. Appreciate it. Time to fuck him up.
Not gonna like this.
He's like, okay, that hurt really bad. Poo-poo and doo-doo, owie. He's so fucked. Oh my god. I tried. I got a hit in. Prize. The treasure chest is actually a can of Oh no. Oh! Look at that big old tongue! I had a feeling one of these was gonna be a trap. This is reminding me of the classic days. My first RPG was Super Mario RPG, and that had its share of dumb mimics. Don't worry, I have a Wake Robin. Wake up, young man! There's work to be done. Need to remember what is what. Stop going to abilities for everything. Zam! I shall get your treasures. Poison the box. It did not work. Oh my god, this box is painful.
I'm on fire.
Alright, what are we looking to do here?
Think you're tough, do you?
Let's just do that a little bit. For my next trick, I shall mid-heal my friends. Whoa! Eric's fucking dead. Eric is fucking dead. Are you fucking kidding me? That was insane. Oh my god, fuck this box. Come on. A seed of skill. That was such an insane box. And a blue eye. I'm gonna put that in my sword. Alright, does anybody have anything that can revive him? Oh my god, this is the worst. Oh, okay, apparently somebody had it because I hit square to heal and he's back. Okay. We can't act like I didn't see what we had picked up for winning. Gets us one step closer to getting that new sword attack. I think we should get going. Get a move on. Make some progress. Best way to do that is to pick up this chest first. 4 vials of magic water. We should probably spread those out a little bit. Transfer to Eric. And transfer to Veronica. There we go. Everyone has at least one.